Hi, we're your hosts. I'm Jeff.
I'm Kate. Welcome to Classic Car TV. Hi, welcome to Classic Car TV. I'm your host, Cate Allen, and I'm here, and we have got an incredible Shelby with us, 1965. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more details. I love the finish on it.
Okay, it's a Kirkham Motorsports car. We built it at their shop. My son and I. My son Jeremy Peterson, he works there and is a manager there of the shop. And anyway, it's a solid aluminum body. They make them at an old World War II MiG airplane factory in Poland. And they're handmade and then shipped over, and then the cars are all put together and finished and polished up, and they build them, about however you want. This one has a few extra features on it because we did stripes on the inside of the hood.
Nice.
And polished. We polished everything inside the trunks, polished and striped. It's got a 527 aluminum block engine in it, so it's 750 horsepower, so it's scary fast. It's got a stainless steel frame. We added that to it. That's a nice option that you can get on these things. And anyway, it weighs only just under 2,100 pounds.
That's pretty light.
Yeah, and so we have a 42-gallon gas tank, if you can believe it, in the back. It's
phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't know. You look at it and you say, "Where's that gas tank?" But it's there. So, and then right now the racing slicks are on it because we go out to Larry Miller's racetrack twice a year. Kirkham Motorsports actually has a Cobra Day out there twice a year, and it's just a really fun car. I think on the way up to this show, I live in Harriman, Utah, and on the way up to this car show, I think we got about 3 to 4. I saw cameras come out the cars and they take pictures of us as we're going down the freeways.
Well, I want to talk about this finish. How did you decide to do a mirror finish?
Well, they already did it, so that's what we wanted. We just added a few extra stripes, like the side one there and stuff. But you can get it finished for you if you want. They'll do that. But what they do is they have to polish it over and over and over and over. So it really is. It is quite a bit of work to get it polished up.
It's beautiful, though.
They've also down there. They've made a couple of copper ones that are just gorgeous, and they made a bronze one also. So I mean, they're beautiful also. But it's really a fun car. I mean, when I drive down the road, I feel like I should have a bag of taffy in there because of everybody waving and stuff. I should throw candy like I'm in a parade all the time. But that would be fun, but that's...
I can see why. So it's a 5-speed. Let's talk about some of the power. We've talked a little bit about the engine. Let's talk about that a little bit more. So when you were building the car, why did you decide to go for a 5-speed?
It's a 5-speed Tremec transmission, a racing transmission, and you need to have... Obviously, they want a 5-speed for racing around the tracks and stuff. It just makes it funner. And then, it's a lighter weight, but it's a heavy-duty transmission that can handle the power of the engine also. Plus, like, there's a racing clutch, pressure plate, flywheel. It all has to be pretty well, Kirkham really does things top of the line. So, and then my son, he does things top of the line also, obviously, because that's how they roll, I guess. So, dual roll bars is an extra option we added because out at the track, you can't take somebody driving with you on the track unless you have 2 roll bars. And
got it.
And and then it has custom suspension.
So do you want to step in and show us how to do it?
Do what? Do you want to start it, or do you want?
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to start?
Oh, you let me? Wow.
Sure.
Talk about a privilege right here.
You make it. It's got a racing seat in it right now.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
And then just put that out of gear. The emergency brake's on. And pump the gas a couple times. That's pretty.
It's pretty nice.
You look good in it. You should get you one.
Oh yeah, I would love to. I mean, talk about just a fun roadster.
It is. It's so much fun to drive.
exactly. It holds you in, so you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, so I barely fit in it because my son built the seat also,
Oh, okay.
but he built it more his size than mine. I don't get it, you know. I mean, round is a shape, right?
Yeah, you're like, come on. Well, thank you so much for letting us film this.
Oh, no, thank you. It's my honor and my privilege.
Oh, it's a privilege. I gotta say, I love it. I just love it.
It's fun.
I can see why basically it's a head turner, no matter where you go.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to give me a bag of taffy. So if
Oh yeah, you throw it out. Okay, well, thanks for joining us on Classic Car TV. Hi, welcome to Classic Car TV. I'm your host, Cate Allen, and I'm here with Lance and Lindsay and Kaylin White, and you have a 1969 Ford Mustang.
Correct.
First of all, so as we interviewed your father a little bit earlier, who has the Ford Coupe 1932, how did you get into car shows?
Probably from my dad.
Okay, so let's talk about Mustang. Why Mustang and why 1969?
69 is my favorite year, just the body. Either
Yeah.
69 or 70. I like the front with the four headlights. Mustang, it's just because it's America's favorite car. That's my guess why.
Is it the muscle car? Is that really what you're after?
Yeah, muscle car.
Got to show off to your wife?
Yep. And I don't know, just Ford guy through and through, and Mustang was it.
Okay, so in looking at this, it's clear that you've rebuilt some things. Now, talk to us a little bit about the under the hood.
It's a 302, board 40 over. It's got the roller rockers update and all that kit. Old neighbor of mine in North Ogden actually rebuilt it, Morris Wright, with Wright Machine. They're in Ogden, as we did the work on it. And then a few years ago, I rewired the car and did a painless wiring kit. And
Nice.
it's got the MSD electronic ignition, a few up-to-date features, electric fuel pump. Other than that, that's about it.
Well, I think this is great. Tell us just what you absolutely love about this car. Is it taking your wife out on a ride, or what is it?
I think just cruising. You know, we did the poker run today, and part of the poker run was we went up to Manaway, so just going up the canyon and just getting on it, seeing what it will do has always been kind of fun, as long as there's no cops around. So, actually, my first thing I did fall in love with the car is when you first drive it, you notice it's got blinkers here in the hood scoop, and that was my favorite feature when I bought the car. I was 19 years old. And I just fell in love with it, and that was just one of the features I thought was cool, is, you know, the blinkers in the hood scoop. So
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining
Yeah.
us on Classic Car TV. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
And Kaylin. Join us for more on Classic Car TV. Hi, I'm Cate Allen, and I'm here with Del Fridley, and we have one of your custom roadsters. And I looked on the thing and I said 1936 Buick Wildcat. I'm like, no, really? And so let's hear about your car. Let's hear about how you built this from scratch and all the details.
Okay, the car started as one of my projects that I drew plans for. I bought the track nose from Speedway Motor, which is fiberglass. I had done that so I knew how wide to make the frame.
Yeah.
The next step was to the metal shop, two 20-foot lengths of 2x4 rectangular tubing to make the frame. All the sizes I wanted. The hood is aluminum, hand rolled over a bench and two 2x4s.
Nice.
The bottom piece is aluminum. The motors are 215 Buick, 215 cubic inch. The cowling is 20 gauge metal, just handmade, hand rolled. The doors are suicide, so you can get in easy.
Nice.
And they're hand rolled metal. The framework, believe it or not, is square tubing out of a scrap awning from Frederico's Pizza House in Logan.
Are you serious?
Right. That's
Wow.
the back end is hand-laid fiberglass over a chicken wire frame.
Wow.
Hold the first layer of fiberglass. So that's the dash is all this engine, what they call engine turned. I've done that over with a drill press and a Scotch pad to
Got
make
it.
the jeweling. That's aluminum. The transmission is T5 Camaro.
Nice.
The rear end is 40 Ford pickup. The the biggest part of all of this came out of my backyard from the part sheds. So this is just hand built from existing parts.
How long did it take you to create this?
3 years I worked on this one.
Okay, so 3 years from plans of this is what I want to actual completion.
Exactly.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, so let's talk about why it's a 1936 and why a Wildcat.
Okay. Wildcat being it is on the books in Utah title situation. In the DMV, they have a Buick Wildcat, so that makes an ownership title much easier to come by with something that's already in the books.
Yeah.
So that's why we call it a Wildcat, and it is kind of wild.
Okay, so let's talk about the rear. You said it's a 1936 back.
I use that frame of year just because of the shape, mainly because of the rounding, because making up a title I had to come up with something, so that jives in the 30s.
Well, definitely, and I love how the rounding back, but then also there's a little bit of a point.
There's a reason being I've rolled the frame to match the body for the simple fact the gas tank is in there. This gives me stability. In case of a rear end crash, I don't explode the tank all over myself.
Oh, definitely.
So I've got Nerf bars that are fairly stout, plus a frame to take the impact if you did get hit. So a little bit of safety factor.
Okay, well now we've talked a lot of aspects of the car. Tell us your favorite parts of the car.
My favorite parts?
Yeah.
Every bit of it, just a hand built. Every day a different aspect.
Well, definitely, I would say this is, it appears that it's a labor of love for you.
Yes.
Thanks for watching tonight's episode.
Join us next week for another great show with Classic Car TV.